So I've got with me today my trombone that I usually play in the Minnesota Orchestra, and also the tenor horn, which I used in Mahler's 7th Symphony the last time we played it, and on the recording that we just released. And I thought I would just talk a little bit about the similarities and differences between the two. They're both brass instruments. They both use a mouthpiece. The tenor horn mouthpiece is just a little bit smaller than the trombone mouthpiece that I use. And they're both pitched in the key of B flat, which means the fundamental note on both of these instruments is a B flat. And that is pretty much where the similarities stop. There are two main differences between the two. The first is that the trombone obviously has a slide, and the tenor horn has these valves. And the other big difference is the shape of the instrument. The trombone is what we call a cylindrical brass instrument, which means most of the instrument is just a shape like a long cylinder, whereas the tenor horn is a conical brass instrument where most of the horn flares out ever so slightly all the way through, shaped like a giant long cone, which makes it much more like the tuba. And the difference between a cylindrical brass instrument and a conical brass instrument is that the conical brass instrument tends to sound a little bit mellower. A lot of people play Mahler's 7th Symphony on tenor tuba or euphonium, and that works quite well. I've done it myself. My teacher, Norman Bolter, used to play it with the Boston Symphony Orchestra on euphonium, and he recorded it, and it sounds incredible. So that works quite well as well. It's kind of a cross between the trombone and the euphonium or tenor tuba in that it's a little mellower than the trombone, but a little bit more compact, a little bit more projection than the tenor tuba. Mahler was quite familiar with brass band and brass band music, and it's obvious that he was familiar with this instrument from probably his childhood days even, and he wanted that unique sound. I think the sound of this instrument really matches this music really well.